But I will ask you one more question. Those tours you made for the State Department back in the 50s were during a time when there was a lot of civil rights, when the civil rights movement was just sort of coalescing and building. And I know the musicians were quite sensitive to what was happening in the civil rights movement. So how did you feel about representing America, and how did you represent America, including the struggle and the conflict that was going on in the society?
You said they weren't aware of the
They were aware. I said they were.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, I think every civil rights act, was preceded by music. Everyone, including bebop, especially bebop, because it was a revolutionary tool that turned everybody around. After every war, it changed. And I'll never forget as long as I live. Dizzy came to me when I was 23 and said, I'd like you to put the band together, organize the band, write a history of jazz, get the guys and everything else, and meet me 3 months later in Rome, because I'm going with Jazz Philharmonic. I've never been so thrilled in my life. I was so thrilled that George Avakian had given me a record to do, and I had no work at all. And I gave it back to him because I said, man, my nation just called, man. I got to turn this down. The record he gave me turned out to be Johnny Mathis. 17-year-old track jumper from San Francisco. Anyway, when we left, a man from Anta came and talked to the band. And our band was mixed with women, white, black, everything else. Who cares? Melva listened. He said, and he had his little bow tie on, his little short sweater on, and his little Harvard shirt, And he said, you people, I can't stand that word. You people must realize the responsibility you have. You're going overseas to represent the United States, and we implore you to indulge in your idiosyncrasies discreetly. Isn't that loving?